Of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Number 78 gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's a rookie on the mound. Doesn't have a lot of experience at this level, but he's getting better and better. We'll see how he does in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Striding into the box, Jose Peraza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Here comes the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. They throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Billy Hamilton gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. A quick out number 1.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bautista over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Coming to the plate now, Devin Mesoraco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A pause and the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Homer Bailey is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Now that we have a chance, we'll give you a look at how the Reds align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
At the plate, Devin Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bailey's ready. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1.
I'll tell you, if he didn't catch that ball, it would have knocked him down. This is a laser, but he manages to hang on to it.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
When you're ahead in the count, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop up there. That's a gift.
Alex Rodriguez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded by Cozart. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. After 1, no score. Brandon Phillips makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, left fielder, Scott Schebler.
Scott Schebler settles into the box for his first chance. Shot back up the middle, and a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist, because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Not a real good sign here. Already his third walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
Ivan DeJesus steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with two men on base in front of him.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Designated hitter
Jose Peraza has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Ooh, what a time to come up with your first strikeout of the ball game. And now with 2 away, 1 more out, and you get out of this and strand a couple guys in scoring position.
Billy Hamilton steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Jose Bautista will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Bailey into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired, and there's 1 away.
batting fifth.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
In now, David Ortiz. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Tap foul at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Josh Donaldson takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider, so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Into the box, Russell Martin. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely. That'll fire up the whole dugout.
Brett Laurie gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Reds nothing. Joey Votto will get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, the reason he's having the success he's had so far comes down to one main reason. He's changing speeds effectively. And you saw it in evidence right there. That's what you got to do to be a big-time pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Devin Mesoraco will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. Well, once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
So stepping in, Brandon Phillips, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
Well, this is a fastball on the outside third of the plate. Look at him just reach those arms out and really drive this thing the other way. It didn't stay fair by much, but if you can steer him near the poles, you don't have to hit him 400 feet.
In now, Scott Schebler. And that misses. 2-1.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Now a line drive to short, but caught out there by Tulowitzki. And that will become out number 2.
This ball, but it's got a little tail to it with the left-hander swinging the bat. He's able to stay with it and put it away out there at short.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3 runs already home here. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Devin Travis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the 2 outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it, and he puts it away.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Bailey pauses. The 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now. 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Bruce ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Standing in now, Jose Bautista. All even now, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ivan DeJesus is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And that misses 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, A-Rod. And that's the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Jose Peraza ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Billy Hamilton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, David Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And it's definitely still early here, but you've got a 2-run lead already. Now you go about putting the tying run on base for 3. Been all that sharp so far.
Michael Lorenz will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. He keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Payoff pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Boy, talk about coming to the rescue. That's 2 batters now and 2 strikeouts since coming in. He's not away from getting a big-time high five in that dugout.
In now, Brett Lawrie. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Liner toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Joey Votto, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And the count will be full. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Ortiz scoops it up, and Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Stepping in, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds as the lead remains 3-1. John Lamb is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 47, John Lamb.
Devin Travis will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schebler is calling for it. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
As Troy Tulowitzki digs in, you can still consider him one of the best all-around shortstops in the game.
Yeah, when you look at his range, his instincts, his incredible arm strength, that makes him a Gold Glover. But in his career, with a batting average with just a tick under 300, it's also his bat that's been just as reliable as his glove.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Alex Rodriguez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
And they don't give in to A-Rod as that misses for ball 4.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
David Ortiz digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So far, I think they've just singled him out and said, don't let this guy beat us. He hadn't seen much to hit at all.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So it's a 3-run shot for David Ortiz as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, and he's a strike away from getting out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. And now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
Josh Donaldson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Number 77 will come in and pitch now.
Blue Jays, number 77.
Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I can already hear him when he gets back to the dugout. Man, I homered with that bat. Really? What do you got to go and break it for?
Scott Schebler steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart, a little bouncer. That goes foul, 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Ivan DeJesus would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Ivan DeJesus will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
That's a ball.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
3-1, here it is. Oh, got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. And A-Rod will make the catch to retire the side. Reds leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Davis will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63.
Edwin Encarnacion will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Russell Martin will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Brett Lawrie will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And you'd like to say good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Devin Travis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Brett Cecil is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
27, Brett Cecil.
Eugenio Suarez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Suarez.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Tyler Holt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tyler Holt.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Pat Neshek will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Adam Duvall will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Adam Duvall.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Trying to hold the lead. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. Number 30 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30.
First and second here with nobody out. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Zach Duke will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Kyle Waldron will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kyle Waldron.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored.
Just a little parachute shot out there into right field, but, you know, it's going to work for him as you see it get down out there, and that's going to drive in a run.
Brandon Phillips will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. A-Rod sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game to first. 1 run scores to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Well, errors are going to happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's a kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Jason Grilli will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Jason Grilli.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hey. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
In now, Zach Cozart. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Tyler Holt will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 40.
Adam Duvall will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Adam Duvall.
Number 30 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Sal Romano will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Ramon Cabrera is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Corey Seaver is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Seaver.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or two to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
I thought speed was one of the first things to go once you got into your late 30s. I tell you, though, it looked like he was getting around the bases pretty good that time. And he makes it all the way around to third to get himself a triple.
Tony Cingrani will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
52, Tony Cingrani.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly as this is now just a 1-run deficit.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Trey Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schebler ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Well, we'll get another look at this pitch. There it is on show track. It's just a little bit in. Not a terrible pitch, really, but you're sitting on that pitch in that location, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there.
Garrett will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Andy Burns will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. And he's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Corey Seaver will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Number 5, Corey Seaver.
Trey Turner will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Andy Burns is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Robert Osuna will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Osuna.
Ivan DeJesus will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Tucker Barnhart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Tyler Holt. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop out.
Adam Duvall stands in following an RBI single this first time through. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. This remains a 7-all tie. Russell Martin gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And when he's going good, you know he can get in your kitchen. And he's just claimed another victim with that at-bat.
Brett Laurie stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Brett Laurie as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
And I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one at ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
John Moskos will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now, Devin Travis pulls this one in the air out to left. Schebler giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seaver.
Corey Seaver will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. 2 out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays strike for 1 on the home run by Laurie. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 8-7.
Your attention, please. Now
Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Drew Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. Kirk Rutledge will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Rutledge.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Storen's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
In now, Ramon Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 2-1 on its way. Line towards center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Runners on first with 1 down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, these guys fought hard right to the end. They got the tying run on base here in the ninth, but they couldn't get any further than that as the double play ball brings this game to a close.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, David Ortiz. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 8-7. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.